If you have a camera at home and you don't know how to use it in manual mode, let me teach you in less than 90 seconds. The exposure triangle, the holy trinity, has three goals: aperture, ISO, and shutter speed. Making a perfect picture is like making the perfect coffee, just like having the three ingredients right. First one's aperture. This one's going to decide how much depth of field or background blur your photos are going to get. Isn't this everybody's favorite? Basically, aperture decides how much light is going to get inside your camera. You'll see aperture like this go from 1, 1.2, 2, 2.8 to up to 11, 16, 22. In simpler words, smaller the aperture number, more the opening for light to enter into the camera, and better the background. Larger the number of aperture, smaller the opening for light to enter inside the camera, and more crispiness in the picture, less background blur. So I generally shoot on a smaller aperture number. Whenever I'm doing a brand shoot or I'm shooting jewelry and I need everything in focus, I generally keep the aperture a little bit larger. Okay, so the next one is shutter speed. It's basically how fast your camera blinks. So shutter speed generally controls how long the light hits your sensor. The speed looks like this on your camera. It goes from 125, 500, 2000, 8000. Okay, so when you're shooting somebody in action, you want to pump it up a little higher, maybe 1000, so that you get the action in clean motion. 1/30 can give you long drag, artsy kind of shots. So on your camera, you'll see your ISO from 100, 200, 300, and it keeps pumping up depending on what camera you use. Okay, in simple words, lower the ISO, less bright the image. Higher the ISO, brighter the image. Also, how sensitive your camera is to light. If you're shooting it out in the sun, you can keep it to 100, 200, 300. But if you're shooting it indoors, you can actually pump it a little higher, but just watch out for the noise. Okay, now imagine you're capturing your friend dancing at her wedding. So what is your exposure going to be like? You want to keep the shutter speed higher so that you can get everything crisp. But you can keep your aperture slightly wider, maybe 2, 2.8, so that you get a slight background blur. And ISO, in case you're shooting outdoors in the sun, can be 100, 200. In case you're shooting indoors, maybe you can pump it up a little higher. So technically what you're doing here is you're directing your own camera on how to shoot while you're shooting on manual mode. Okay, go pick that camera up, try these things, and let me know how it goes. I'm sure you'll kill it. Follow for more.